Campari is a bright red, bitter Italian aperitivo. It was created in 1860 by Gaspare Campari. The location of its birth is Novara, Italy. There is a beautiful balance of intense bitterness, fruity citrus sweetness, and herbal complexity throughout. Campari has become a global symbol of aperitivo culture and communicate the way the world approaches flavor. Gaspare Campari founded the original recipe for what became Campari. It was initially called Bitter al Uso d'Olanda. By 1867, his Milan cafe in the Galleria Vittorio Emanuele became a hub for Italian cafe culture. Artists, poets, commentators. Essentially, Campari has attracted hipsters from day one. His son, David, with a serious entrepreneurial and far-seeing mind, further developed the branding, the marketing, and he introduced Campari and soda in 1932. Move over, White Claw. The first crushable, ready-to-drink cocktail came long before high noon. Campari is produced by maceration. To macerate, we take ingredients like fruits, herbs, barks, and soak them in usually neutral grain alcohol. This bad boy contains over 60. Any of these is always going to have a secret recipe. One thing that can be guaranteed to be found is gentian root. The bitter gentian root is a flavor driver of almost all bitter potables and tinctures. Some things we also know are here are bitter orange, clove, cascarilla, I think that's sarsaparilla's nasty cousin. The original hue came from a carmine dye from a little insect called the cochineal. Today, they employ science to get the color consistent. Fun fact, for a long time in Jamaica, egg was used to color Campari. So what do we taste? What is the Campari experience? First, let's see. We see the true way to really see what is in your glass. White paper, look at that. So it's not just red anymore, it's red with a sparkle. There's a ruby hint. There's a note of orange. There's some clinging to the glass and a few ropes. Whether I know or not, the nose does. So orange for sure, right up front. Some people say they smell Flintstones vitamin when they smell this. I smell it too, and I find it comforting. Does that make me weird? There's subtle spice going on. So right up front, you get walloped with the citrus. And I feel like whatever citrus you like, that's what you're going to taste. Be that tangerine, mandarin, navel, or grapefruit. I would say if you don't like grapefruit, do not avoid this. We then continue on with a little tiny hint of red fruit, a little tiny hint of red candy, and then the spice just plays throughout. Black pepper, pink pepper, clove, little bit of cinnamon. And there's a silkiness to it. It's just beautiful. You cannot separate Campari from Italian aperitivo culture. The ritual of a pre-dinner drink to stimulate appetite and conversation is present in the soul of Italy. And it's present in the soul of Italy. It's one of the greatest gifts they gave the world. The identity of this product, it goes so far beyond beverages. The amount of artwork, innovation, marketing. Bartenders who find it so hard to agree, we agree on this, at the very least, that you have to have it around. There's been iconic ads all over the world during the 20th century featuring this product. This beverage anchors in classics like the all-famous Negroni, the Boulevardier, the Americano, which not enough of you have tried, the Jungle Bird, which has become a staple of tropical tiki-esque cocktails. On its own, on the rocks, or with soda to get the appetite going. A banger drink that almost everyone will love, Campari, blood orange juice, ginger beer. Now the bitterness does need to be balanced. As with all spirits, it loves to play with water, and some dilution is going to work wonders. I find it goes so well with charcuterie, all types of cheese, especially raw goat cheeses and things that are semi-firm, and it cuts through rich appetizers. I wonder how it would go with oysters. You've had a Negroni, but do you really know Campari? This is the heartbeat of cocktail culture.